Welcome back. We ripped the truck out onto the ice today. I would say this is probably the first time that I have taken my vehicle out on the ice in probably, I'd say 2 years. Especially here in Wisconsin, the last couple of years, the ice has just been kind of like non-existent. And I really hadn't trusted the ice up until this point today. We are out here. If you can tell, I actually bumped into the Mindak shack here on my way to the lake. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna bomb over there and see if I can just like rain on their parade tonight, jump in the shack and maybe spend the night with them. I don't know. We came out onto one of our favorite lakes that we like to fish for walleyes, and we're gonna do a little bit of a camping send. Now, this is something that I've never done. I've never stayed in a wheelhouse. I know here in Wisconsin, it's not as popular. John got this awesome wheelhouse from Ambush, and he invited us to stay in it tonight, so we're going to be doing that. But yeah, we got set up. We're kind of doing what we normally do, looking for weed edges and rocks, very similar to what Nick and I did just a week ago here. So we're hoping for some big fish tonight. That's the plan. And I know I've been saying that in every video, but we really took the time this time to find some solid weed edges, and we're feeling pretty good about it. The weather's perfect. We got a little bit warmer weather than we did last time. There's not as much pressure, and I feel like tonight's gonna be the night. So we're gonna see what happens, but we're gonna go ahead, finish setting up. We got some tip-ups to lay out here, and then we actually got the Mindak shack on a pristine spot that we think is gonna be perfect for jigging tonight. But let's go say hi to the boys and hopefully catch some fish tonight. We stopped at the old bait station on the way up here, and I made sure to grab some pretty big pike suckers. I was very selective today, mainly because after we catch a few fish, which I'm hoping I will catch some fish right away, and if they are smaller, what I want to do is set nothing out but big suckers. So I got a mixture of golden shiners, and I got some suckers along too as well. I know last time Nick and I were out, we actually did a little better on shiners, but it seems like every night's different. We're gonna see what happens. For those of you that don't know, I've been running beaver dams in the last couple of videos here, and what you want to do is basically get your depth set. And once you get your depth set, we can mark it with a bobber. And we're just gonna make up for that shaft that's going into the water. And then we're gonna go about a foot off the bottom. Now we're fishing some pretty clean water, some clear water. So these fish that are coming through patrolling this weed edge, they're gonna see these minnows. We'll go ahead and we'll mark that with a bobber. Just kind of clip that onto the line here. That way, when this flag does go up, hopefully tonight, we don't have to keep resetting our depth. That'll be set as long as that bobber doesn't move. And it's just gonna make it a lot easier to reset after getting a flag. Go into our minnow bucket here. I think we're gonna start with the golden shiner. So we'll grab a shiner out of here. Just kind of get him right through the back of the dorsal. Again, just enough so that you're not killing that minnow. He can still swim around down there. It is night and day difference compared to last time on temperature here. Like, I can actually set a tip up without my fingers becoming numb. It's like a heat wave here in Wisconsin. It's 30, 31, 32 degrees maybe. First flag of the night is set. I'm super pumped for tonight. We got this awesome, luxurious shack behind us, some good buddies, a bucket of minnows and tip-ups. We're gonna get my other tip-up set up, and we're gonna jump in the shack. We'll show you guys the Mindak shack. If you guys haven't seen it, give you a little walkthrough of the ambush. It's really neat. I actually got to see it for the first time over at the St. Paul Ice Show, and I was just super stoked to get out and hopefully do some fishing in it this year. So let's go set one more tip-up and jump in the shack, say hi to the boys. All right, well, taking my bibs off, getting ready to go into the Mindak shack, and I had a flag go up. Oh yeah, it is spinning. Ooh.
God, isn't that just such a good sight?
I do love that.
I tell you what, if this is an early walleye,
yeah,
that would just be the best sign we could get.
I mean, it's not running like a pike.
No, it's running like a nice walleye.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Out to the deep.
Yep. Oh, feels heavy, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no way, right? What?
Yes. Oh, let's go, dude. That is how you start the night, right there.
Just curious to get an idea.
Oh, it's over 22.
Yeah,
The
like
beaver dam coming in clutch.
Like 24, maybe?
Yeah, I'd say probably 24. Dude, that is a freaking great way to start the night. Hey, we got this fish unhooked. Nick had to run over to the shack to grab a pliers for me because we weren't prepared to catch a fish right away. We just got the tip ups in. That is an awesome fish. Not super long, but just got some girthy shoulders on it. Look at the head on that fish. Dark gold, gotta love Northern Wisconsin gold, baby. We are gonna get this fish right back into the water. Nice 10-inch holes we're running tonight, courtesy of the Ion auger. And there she goes. Woo! It's definitely gonna be one of those nights. It's not even, I mean, the sun's not even down yet. And we already had 2 flags. Nick missed one, and I just got that nice one to start the night. So that's a perfect way to begin, I would say. But I'm gonna get this set back up. We're gonna jump in the shack, check out the Mindak shack, see where we're gonna be bunking up tonight. And Nick's flag just went up. So we might have another fish to go catch. Am I in the right spot?
No.
Here we are in the Mindak shack. My first time ever staying in a wheelhouse on the ice. I know that's surprising, but like I said, being in Wisconsin, we just don't do this a ton. So this is pretty neat. This is the Venture by Ambush. This thing is pretty sweet. Obviously, you can tell we got some big TV screens in here. I'm sure John's probably ripped some video games on this already, or is gonna. You know, live scope unit, John's set up here. And we got a bed up here that actually folds down. That's really neat. And then this one actually turns into a bed too as well. We have Nick. Nick's gonna be joining us today. How's it going, buddy?
I hate GoPros.
How many fish did you miss so far today?
2.
It's not going good. It's about going as good as the last time I went fishing with you.
This is the nice little stove that I think John's gonna be making us dinner on later.
Oh yeah.
So really pumped for that. Right above that, we have a microwave that we can heat some food up in. We got storage up top, storage. This is probably where I'm gonna be sleeping. And then inside of that door right there, there is actually a bathroom with a toilet. Yeah, we're gonna chill in here. I got my live scope down in the hole right now. We're on a really defined weed edge. We're gonna do a little bit of jigging in the shack here while watching some tip-ups. Sun is just about going down, and we can see all of our tip-ups here from right inside the shack. So that's perfect. Hopefully flags are gonna start to fly. We're gonna get some lights put on them. And I don't know, we're just gonna have a chill night. Super excited for this. Been wanting to do something in a shack like this for a very long time. So I'm glad I got the invite from John, and I think we're gonna have some fun tonight. Yo, he's running with it. The boys are out catching some fish right now. They had some tip-ups go up. We're in the shack yet. I just got this dead stick in my hand that I've been playing with here the last hour. Basically just kind of holding a line in my fingers, and then as soon as I feel that fish pick it up, you just drop it. So it's almost acting like a tip-up. And this one's running with it right now. Got him. Got him. Doesn't feel huge. Huh, it's not bad. Not bad fish. There we go. Heck yeah, check that out. That's probably, I'd say maybe, I don't know, 18-incher. Literally, the boys are outside catching some fish right now. They had some flags go up. And I stayed in here, was messing around with that dead stick, and this one came up on the live scope unit, kind of grabbed it, and then kind of went back down to the bottom, and that minnow tried to get away, and he came up and just scooped it up. And that is awesome.
Hey!
Hey!
You catching fish in here?
Oh yeah. Did you get anything out there?
Yeah, I caught one.
I'm gonna go ahead and let that one go, but still just super fun watching on the live scope unit. And that's just a really nice healthy fish. Send them back down. Put her on, pal. Dude, that fish did not want to come up the hole. It's not like he was pissed.
That's like if you put your tip ups up a little higher, you know what I mean?
What color is it?
Green one.
God damn. Oh,
Hey,
same one.
have fun out there, Cody.
That sucker minnow on that thing is massive. We got a fish to go catch. We got a green light up. This one went up probably about 15 minutes ago. I got over here and it did drop it. So hopefully this time it's on. But I know the minnow that's on this one is very big. Well, I'm getting impatient waiting for this. We're just gonna pull it and check it out here. There's definitely a fish on there, I believe. There we got him. Ooh, it feels good. Feels decent. Not huge, but decent. All right, there we go. Not the size we're looking for. Surprising too, because this is the sucker minnow that I had on there. Just an absolute tank of a sucker minnow. And that little walleye grabbed it. But we're gonna get that guy down the hole. I'm hoping that we can use this sucker yet. This is the second time in the last like 20 minutes that this flag has went up, and basically what I got going on and why I like this hole so much, I'm fishing in about 19 feet of water right here, and the weed edge is pretty much right where you guys are sitting, right where the camera tripod is, and it's a very thick weed edge that kind of comes out on the point that we're fishing. And right behind me is a very steep break into some very deep water. And what happens is these fish will kind of funnel up out of that deep water, come patrol these weed edges at night looking for prey. And if you can get your tip ups with your shiners or your sucker minnows right along that weed edge, you're putting it in a perfect spot for these walleyes, especially these big walleyes, to come up and find that bait.
Want to know what
Just
time it is?
missed. Actually, I caught a fish outside, but what time is it, John? It's a pizzeria.
Like that?
That's fancy.
So we got Screamin' Sicilian Pizza. On my channel, I've been telling my viewers that this is the best frozen pizza that you can get. I mean, I don't know what the Cody S fans think, but this is the best you could get, dude. Comes with a mustache to put on. I mean, a mustache and pizza doesn't get any better. We have is Italian, and the next one we have is mother of meat. Just all the meats you could think of, but we're gonna drop her on in. Shoving your pizza in. Yep.
A little bit of an update. John's making pizza. I mean, Chef John is making a pizza in the oven for us to eat. We got a fish on us right now. Look at that. And he got spooked. Yeah, fishing's been all right. We've definitely been seeing way more fish than we've been catching. Nick, how many fish have we seen? Low number of 75, but definitely more than that. We've been having fish kind of come through nonstop. I think all of us has switched over basically to just a dead stick here in the shack, and that's kind of what we're banking on. But I was able to get 2 of them out of the shack here, which was a ton of fun. But we are still in search of a big one, even though we had like a 24, 25 incher earlier today. We're hoping that it happens. The major today is actually at like 2:13 or 2:35 or something in the morning. So yeah, it could get kind of crazy late at night. We're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to crushing some pizza here shortly.
But it was definitely spinning at first, wasn't it? When we
Could
walked
be
up,
spooled.
when we walked up on it, it was definitely spinning.
You didn't put a light on this one, bud?
No, I did. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, it fell off. It's over there.
Oh. Oh, there is a fish on there. Got him. He didn't take much line out. Does not feel massive.
I see him down there. Pretty neat.
There he is. Probably another
Looks like about an 18-inch.
18-incher. Little guy. Pretty much what we're getting in the shack there, but not exactly what we want. Tell your bigger friends. All right, well,
Tell your mom that we're not.
it's been a pretty consistent night. I mean, we're seeing a ton of fish on the live scope inside the shack there. You guys have been seeing the footage that have been rolling here, but we're hoping that we can run into some big ones at some point tonight.
It's a Wisconsin thing, maybe. I don't know.
Time to see what the hype is all about. Oh, money. I got a pepperoni and a sausage in one bite. It's not as good as a fresh catch and cook on the ice, but it'll do. Nice work, John. I don't even know if he's still there, to be honest. He's not running anymore, but he could just be chewing on it too. Oh, I ripped it out of his mouth. Wait, no.
Bottom of the hole.
Bottom of the hole. Oh, I ripped it out of his mouth. Swung mighty. Oh yeah, he grabbed it.
No way.
Yeah, buddy.
You have the minnow back on?
Yep.
That's it.
Damn.
We're all switching again.
Cody? I don't know how he gets him to eat that. He's got like 3 or 4 to eat that.
Dude, I don't know. We're literally running the same thing.
Oh, I'm just gonna let him take it.
He really is running with that thing.
Yeah, he is. No, probably like a 18, 20 inch. He's moving and grooving. Okay. Might be bigger. No, it's not. It is a walleye. Just not a very big one. Hey, get up here. There we go. Little midnight snack. Not a big one at all, but I'm just enjoying catching fish inside of the shack. Especially walleyes. And I tell you what, this one choked it. Basically just kind of that same program with the dead stick. I'm just holding it in my fingers. As soon as I feel a little bit of a tap, I release it, let that line go so that fish can take it. The GoPro decided to stop recording, but we're gonna let this fish go. It's not a very big fish, but so long. It's been a night, that's for dang sure. I think we've seen 102,000 walleyes swim through tonight. And yeah, I've managed now to get 3 of those 102,000 walleyes through the hole here in the shack. And I believe I am the only one tonight that was able to get a walleye up through the shack. John was very close, but his came off the hole. Nick, he's just a rock bass slayer. It is about midnight right now. Actually, it's 12:33. Yeah, we've had quite a few flags, a lot of misses, and very few fish to show for it. We are starting to get tired. You're gonna need some caffeine. The major's at 2, so we're trying to make it till then. It's been fun so far. It took out a lot of life. It's big.
And there's this button below, so you push that button.
Fancy. It's getting to be that time of the night where we're getting pretty tired. I brought this guy in. Friendly Beaver Dam. Picked up my other one and brought that inside too as well. We're gonna get ready to hopefully sleep for a little bit here. Probably get set up for an early morning bite just to give it a shot before I head out of here. The boys are actually staying out here all weekend, but yeah, we're gonna get some Z's here. Nick is switching out a few of his tip-ups, and then he and John are also going to bring in a tip-up as well and put it over there. One of them will be sleeping up on the top bunk, and then one of them will be sleeping down there. And yeah, we'll be all set up and comfortable in here. Hopefully, I'm thinking if that thing does go up, I'll probably hear it. It'll be fun if it does go up. I'll definitely whip the cameras out. I still got the GoPro and yeah, we'll see what happens. But definitely tired. Definitely ready to get some sleep. Well, I was almost asleep, and this just went up. See, I didn't know if it was like John that set it off when he dropped the thing, but then I seen it moving. And I'm like, there might be a fish there. We do have one. Low key feels not bad. It just popped off at the bottom of the hole. It was a decent one.
What are you doing, Cody?
Unreal.
Bruh.
Dude, it was actually decent.
Wow. Now you're gonna go to bed grumpy. Unbelievable.
How'd you sleep up there, John?
Rock solid. This bed is so nice.
Nick, did you even sleep?
I slept for 1 hour. It was awesome.
What do we got going on? Just went up probably not too long ago. And yeah, we're up, ready to rock. It is very, very windy outside. Completely different weather than we had yesterday. Oh yeah. I don't think there's anything there.
Well, I could have swam back around.
I feel the minnow, and that's it. Just a lonely, lonely sucker minnow. We're gonna eat some breakfast here, and then yeah, I'm probably honestly gonna get ready to start packing it up for the day and heading back home. These guys are gonna send it for the weekend and probably work on finding maybe a new spot for the shack. Overall, it was a decent night for us. Got a nice fish right away, and then was able to get a couple fish here in the shack too, jigging as well with a number of tip-ups. So it's been a pretty quiet morning so far.
Corn dogs. What a breakfast. What a breakfast. Have at her, folks.
We got a nice little pancake dog here because this is not a corn dog. You know what would be good with this? Syrup. It is pretty good though. I wouldn't necessarily say it's probably good for you, but... Well, we demolished those. Anything going on over here?
A whole lot of nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. No tip up, no fish.
I got my truck started out there. It started right up. I think I'm gonna bomb out of here. Hey, brother. Thanks for the stay in the new Mindak
Hey,
shack.
I appreciate you coming out, checking out what we got going on. Hopefully you had a good experience in your first time ever camping in a off-grid shack here.
That being said, I think I'm gonna get my stuff packed up here and get on the road. Brandon is actually on his way here. I was hoping to see him before I leave, but it sounds like he's gonna be a little bit yet, so I'm probably gonna take off, get home, and get ready for the weekend. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. It was a fun stay in the Mindak shack. This was my first time ever in a wheelhouse on the ice, and I was able to do it in my home state of Wisconsin, which is pretty neat. So big shout out to John from Mindak. If you guys want to check out his channel, if you haven't seen them before, you can go down in the description. I'll leave his information down below. I'll also link Nick's channel down there too as well. Thank you guys again so much. As always, keep living your dream, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Thank you.